Well, hey, what's up, K-Town team? This is Charles, and it is already week 4 of our Weird Science series, the series that's all about obedience. And we've had such an amazing time going from story to story in the Bible, seeing how all of these stories fit into a bigger picture. And as we've watched these stories, we've seen the obedience and disobedience of Adam and Eve, the obedience of Noah despite people around him not obeying. And then we met Abraham last week, who agreed to leave his town and city and everything that he knew to follow this plan that God had, even when he didn't see how it was going to work out. Well, this week we get a chance to see Abraham and his wife Sarah again, and Abraham is going to be tested, and that's what this message is called. It's called The Test. Abraham is tested to see whether or not he would be willing to give up his son, Isaac, the very son that God blessed him with, all to sacrifice him according to God's instructions. Well, Abraham didn't hesitate. He got up the next morning and went to sacrifice his son. And when God stopped him from doing it and provided him a different sacrifice, God used the seed of Abraham's obedience to bless Abraham and all of the nations that would become his ancestors. In our large group, the Weird Science host will start an experiment that they won't quite finish because they fail to see how that experiment will be big and great enough. And so they'll stop that experiment right before the video starts. And as the video message concludes, they will then see how the instructions fit into a bigger, better picture. And then they'll complete that activity. And it'll be a lot of fun, and you'll see some great balloons and explosions. Then in our small groups, the first small group activity is called Puppet Play, and this is where the kids will decorate paper bags that will serve as different members of this story: Abraham, Sarah, the servants, Isaac. This gives you a chance to slow down and really retell and re-explore the story and the obedience and the theme of obedience throughout the story. Abraham was obedient even when he wasn't able to see the bigger picture. Activity number 2 is called Stick to It. This is going to be a really fun relay race type of activity where the kids will have different roles. There is going to be tape and bowls and spoons and cotton and all kinds of crazy things, but here's the key. Each child will play a very special role. As they obey the instructions and trust the instructions, they're going to create something really cool at the end of the relay race. Well, just as that, everything that we do when we choose to trust and obey our leaders and the instructions that we're provided, we play a role in a much bigger picture. That's the key message that we want to pull through in activity 2. Finally, activity 3 is called One Fierce Verse. And this is just a fun memory verse activity where you'll continue to explore the verse that comes out of Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. You're going to get a chance to throw in a couple of fun motions, and you're going to switch some of the words with names of different animals, and they're going to get to do different noises and different movements like those animals. Well, this is just a fun way to really pull back through that memory verse. And the verse is this: trust in your leaders. Put yourselves under their authority. Do this because they watch out for you. You guys, we just want to say thank you so much. Because of your obedience to the call that God has given you, you're creating a place that kids can come and experience a consistent adult in their life that they love. And because of that, they're getting a chance to experience a loving God. Take care and have a great week.